Welcome back to the 77 Podcast Show. If you like the show, please like and subscribe and share. Tonight's show is brought to you by the 1990 Portland Trail Blazers and the Memorial Coliseum. Blazers get a home win versus the Indiana Pacers tonight in a well-rounded game by everybody on the team. Let's get into some game analysis and what we saw tonight with Bo Deezy. Bo Deezy. Easy win. Easy money.
Easy win tonight. Probably the easiest of the year.
I liked it. I felt that they were in control the whole game. Dame obviously back. So let's just go into some questions of how long is it going to take Dame to integrate himself, I guess, back with the team.
Tonight didn't seem like he missed a beat, but that's got to be a plan to come back against a team like the Pacers, who, although are doing relatively well this year, weren't projected to be that great of a team. And as we saw tonight, the Blazers exposed that a little bit.
Yeah, and they were down Halliburton, but they got the job done. They played well, well-rounded. Everyone in double figures that started the game. I mean, this is all about Dame.
Yeah, and you really realize what a team is missing when not just their star, but their superstar is at a lineup for that long. Very nice to have him back. And I'll take, if he is leading the league in turnovers in the top 3 or even in the top 5, I'll take that just to have his presence on the floor.
I'd also like to get into some shoes that they're wearing these days. I think you and I came up in the day where you had to wear high tops, mid tops, and covered your ankles. Seems like they're wearing running shoes, low cut. I saw a Nurk twisted his ankle a couple times. I've seen Hart do it twice already. What do you think? What's up with these shoes these days? Am I missing?
Well, the biggest thing that I noticed from that era to this era to the era that perhaps we came up in is the biggest thing is non-matching shoes. I'm a big fan of the matching. I'm not sure if we've discussed this before or not, but if my colors are black and green, I'm probably not going to wear pink shoes. So, yeah, it throws me off, but I do understand the give the players the preference and a little more freedom. That's great, but I am a matching guy.
I was disappointed to see the uniforms tonight, but I guess if they're going to win against a team like the Pacers, they can wear that.
Yeah, and going back to those green uniforms, those City Edition uniforms, just hard to spot your team because we're not used to seeing our guys in that color. So my eye keeps moving to white, thinking that white is the Blazers. Now, who's number 2? Who's that? But it was the rookie Nembhard from the Pacers. So just for keeping your eye on your game, it is a little confusing. Let's go back.
So after Ant not historic, but Ant scored a career high 45 points. How do you think he settled back in with Dame coming back and enjoying his backcourt partner?
Yeah, it looked pretty natural. It looked pretty easy. It didn't seem like anyone was out of their comfort level, and I liked it. Again, we talked about this yesterday. You got 3 guys who could put up 30, the drop of a dime, drop of a hat. It's fun to watch, and tonight looked good. This was the first time, I think, all season that we had that starting 5, perhaps at the beginning of the season. And I think that's the 5 to go with. Now, Hart was a little bit wobbly, but boy, you have those 3 guys and you have Hart and you have Nurk. That's not a bad starting lineup right there.
Yeah, like I said, all double figures, Hart in double with 10 rebounds. And the team had I think it was 32 assists. So they were moving the ball and they were attacking the rim. That's what I like. So let me ask you this. Is this do you think would you consider the Blazers a deep bench?
Yeah, I think traditionally, no, it's not a deep bench. You don't have a lot of guys that have been in the league for a long time, but I do believe that they're a deep bench with their chemistry and what each individual player is willing to do to give up a piece of themselves for the team. So in that aspect, yes, I think it's absolutely the deep bench.
It's C-Dizzy Hot Takes time.
All right, C-Dizzy joins us from a long hiatus, traveling around the United States of America. He's got some hot takes for us. C-Dizzy, what do you got for tonight?
First thing I saw was the free throw hook shot from the Shaq at Troutdale. from the free throw line in the first quarter. Super comfortable, threw it up. But what really caught my eye is he did it right at 420.
Nice.
All right.
Rapid fire. What else you got for us, C-Dizzy, for hot takes?
Immediately after that, I saw Jimmy Johnson's eye tat. Did you guys see the eye tat?
No. Oh,
James.
yes, sir. I did. Yes.
Fuck, that looks tight. That's a good looking older fella there. Jimmy Johnson.
I felt like I could cover him if we were playing hoops. I'd say I'll take that guy, Eric Bartels.
He's a lot of man. He's a big fella, but Jimmy Johnson still playing in the league, still doing it. I've definitely had him. I've rostered him.
Yeah, James Johnson seems to have aged about 40 times faster than a normal person.
It's okay.
Still very.
You got 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes. No stats. It's one turnover.
The next thing I jotted down was a little bigger picture as far as you've got Shaden, not that charismatic, but super talented. Reminds me of a kid we had up a few years ago named Penny Hardaway, who they had to develop a persona for. So I was curious if you guys had an idea of what Shaden's alternate persona will be when he becomes a superstar. Because he don't talk, he don't do nothing. He just donks and does shit. So
yeah, Shaden's very young, a little bit young, but definitely will grow into his own. I see Shaden Sharp's persona maybe as a detective, maybe he's a badass detective. You don't want to mess with him, but he's kind of a sweetheart until he's got to shake you down. We'll shake down Sharp.
So Shakedown Sharp will be a detective on his shoulders being like, yeah, Shakedown.
With a trench coat.
Yeah, okay. He could sell then.
I see him more as a kid and play house party rapper.
That's if you put Simons with him. I see that.
There you go. Sharp and Simons, kid and play, house party 5.
Mm-hmm.
Directed by LeBron James.
Maverick Entertainment.
This is what Damian Lillard had to say.
Felt good. Especially coming off last night, we picked up a big win, and I just wanted to encourage the team and bring that energy for us to get on a win streak and get things going back in the right direction.
Physically, is everything completely good?
Yeah, I felt normal. I felt good. I think this time it was, like I said, it wasn't, I guess, as bad as the first time. I was more patient, and I felt good. I didn't feel limited at all.
What do you say about what Josh is able to give you? I mean, he's out there,
doing everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just doing everything. He's, defensive rebounding, offensive rebounding, getting deflections, making a shot, pushing the pace, and putting pressure on the defense to where, I'm getting opportunities and Jeremy is getting opportunities that I've never got, just when the defense has to react to his push and, they got to load up and I'm just, finding open opportunities. Just that type of toughness and the sacrifice that he plays with is just like he's willing to make whatever the winning play is, and you won't always see it on the scoreboard, but if a 2-year-old was watching the game, they would know that he's having an impact on it, because it just sticks out when you watch the game. So he's been having a special season for us.
How proud of you were the team? How proud of the team were you last night, and how big was this weekend for you guys?
I was super proud. I'm always just like, we got to get this one. We got to get this one because I've been in the league for a while now, and I just, over the years, I always, can see myself sitting at game 55 and we look back and we like, man, when we played at this place or when we lost at home, and, I would always be able to count 10, 11 games where it's like, man, I wish we could have that one back. And they were all games that we were in position to win. So last night I was sitting like, man, I don't want to go under 500. We gotta get this one done. And the fact that we went out there and did it, I think it just shows that there's a difference with our team. I was super happy to get that win, knowing I was coming back today, and wanting us to, you know, get on the streak.
You talk about Josh and the impact he has, the opportunities he allows you. You're out there with Ant and Jeremy. Tonight, you guys all dropped over 20.
Yeah.
It's not happened a lot.
Yeah.
How different is it now that you're kind of working into a little bit deeper in the season and kind of feeling where Jeremy's getting his looks, where Ant's getting his looks? Do you feel like you guys have improved since the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the season, it was just like be aggressive and let's figure out where things fall. But me, I watch a lot of film. You know, even when I haven't been playing, I watch the games. Even when I'm on a bench, I'm paying attention to the game. I'm in the huddle. I'm seeing what Chauncey is saying and what he's trying to position them to do. And for me, I always say, I know how to be present and I know how to have an impact on the game. And I know how to be myself within whatever is going on. And like you said, this is the first time we've had it this way. We've all had 40 points this season. You know what I mean? So it just shows the ability that we have. And I think for me, it's a luxury. And it's my job to embrace that and to allow Ant to roll and be aggressive and find spots, and allow Jeremy to be aggressive and find spots. And then me as the experienced person that, I've done it over and over and over and over, it makes no sense for me to try to just, overexert myself or do more than I have to, if we really gonna win, then it has to be collective, So it's really encouraging for me just to see it unfold, that we really got pieces and we really got the ability to play that way.
All right, that's our show for tonight. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would like to thank Bo Dizzy Sticks, also Abe Johnson, and Mean Mike Miller. See you in the crow's nest. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.